What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler.
And JJ, this highlight video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company. All of our high school football coverage is sponsored by Memorial Care, and all of our Millikan athletics coverage is sponsored by Curtis Boyer. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Playoff time, baby. We're at Fred Kelly, JJ, down in Orange, and the Millikan Rams not going to take this matchup lying down. They're visiting Villa Park in the first round of the playoffs.
I like what you did there. Millikan's high-powered offense with JP Mielowski at the helm, been cooking lately. It also helps to have an All-American in Ryan Pelham. USC commit, loves the big stage.
And this would definitely qualify showing out in the playoffs, taking on the Villa Park Spartans, who run behind a big offensive line. Old school brand of football. Senior running back Carter Christie averages over 9 yards per carry, and he would eat tonight. Puts pressure on the Millikan linebacking core, including Riley Tuggle.
Rams fired up for this one, taking another step up as a program here in Division III on the road. Let's get it going.
Let's get it going. We got a great football game tonight. Rams get it first and feed Kyle Parker. He had 26 yards rushing on the opening drive as he gets it out to midfield. And then the Millikan Rams receive quite a gift here as Ryan Pelham is left wide open. What? 50 yards to the crib. Thank you.
Might want to cover that guy. What a start. I mean, when people saw this on their phone, they were like, was that the first play? Because it happened so fast.
The question is, did you see it on your phone, James?
Nope.
Sorry, that cuts a little too deep. But great start for Pelham and the Rams up 7-0. Back comes Villa Park, though, with their two-headed monster of Dominic Ansich and Carter Christie, the aforementioned, as those two get right to work plowing through the Millikan run D.
Yeah, it was Seach and deliver, and then also destroy. 9-play drive for the Spartans, all on the ground. Seach punches it in for 6. The extra point is blocked, though, so it's 7-6 with about 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah, Rams clinging to that lead, and their offense goes back to work. Xavier Jones gets caught up at the line, but it's going to bounce out around the outside. 21-yard gain for X as he's rudely shoved out. But he had a really nice game toting the rock.
Dude, hand me a first down, Mr. Jones.
Out it goes to Charlie Broughton. Good hard running and a hard tackle. There's a lot of physicality in this matchup, which is kind of what you want to see from playoffs.
Yeah, the physicality was Broughton for sure. Then Mielowski throws the jump ball. I got money on me. I'm loyal.
What a great grab by 9. Then out to Pelham. He's inside the Villa Park 5, plus a little extra from the Spartans after the play.
Dude, that's like Xerxes' emissary just getting shoved because this is Sparta.
Rams then go heavy and give it to Jaden Rapp, who fights his way in for the touchdown. Candidly, it's deeper than Rapp, JJ, and the Rams are in front now 14-6 with 3:08 left in the first quarter. Kind of have a shootout on our hands.
VP switching it up a little bit. Quarterback Nate Lewis getting his feet going as well. That's for a great 8 from Nate. And then he's going to bust off a 13-yarder as we switch sides here, getting inside the Rams red zone. Are they playing Compton? What is going on right now?
I don't know, but they will run that ball and chew that clock. Christie going to punch in the 4-yard touchdown to cap off the scoring drive. But the Spartans, they wanted to clean up that scoreboard issue. They're going to go for 2 and the tie. Lewis going to scamper in. We're even at 14, less than 10 minutes till the break.
My dad always used to say early in games like that will loom large. Somewhere Big Fit's right now.
Spartans then get the first stop of the night as Christie reads and blows up the screenplay. So it goes right back to that Villa Park offense. And again, right back to the ground game. Lewis going to bust off another nice one. He had 16 yards right here. And then it's Christie again battling his way into the end zone for his second score. First lead for Villa Park. They're up 21-14, 4:02 left in the second quarter.
Both of these teams just playing so hard. Rams looking to even it up before the half. Pelham, a little extra from the Spartans again. Good job by Millikan not getting involved in that stuff tonight.
Then Loyal Muzan with the grab. He's going to get down to the Spartans 11. And then the next play is explosive. Xavier Jones cutting and fighting his way in for 6, and that would tie us up 21 all at the half. So a clash of styles for sure, and a very entertaining first half. Fair to have this game tied going into the break, and we'll settle it in the second half.
Villa Park going to get it first in the third quarter, but Millikan has a secret weapon on the defensive line. It's center Mason Scott. Great Scott is a defensive force with the sack. I mean, we saw him get a carry last week, and now the offensive lineman is getting sacks. He does deserve all the belly bump love. Let's go, big guy.
He's very fired up about it. He came in and was a difference maker there. Rams looking to capitalize on that stop. Pelham over the middle. He had 11 catches for 135 yards tonight. Unfortunately, Millikan unable to sustain the drive. They go 3 and out as this screenplay a bit disjointed there. but that Rams defense rejuvenated with great Scott in the middle. The man's is a two-way terror, JJ.
1.21 gigawatts.
Spartans then go for the trick play with Christie looking to throw it, and that's a no-fly zone, young man. Uno is always going to go up and get that one every single time. I would call that ill-advised, to be sure.
Oh, yeah, and then you're lucky he didn't take that back to the tilt as well.
Absolutely. A big play for the senior doing his thing on both sides of the ball, and a nice moment for the Pelham brothers getting to celebrate that one. It's always a little bit more special when it's in the playoffs.
Next play, Millikan's biggest of the second half. It's Charlie Broughton getting loose. Get loose, Chucky! It's a 46-yard gain inside the Villa Park 30.
Rams getting some momentum after those two plays for sure. Then Kyle Parker with a nice run inside the red zone. It looks like the Rams are driving for the lead here, JJ. Unfortunately, Jones going to get stopped on third down about 2 yards short of the first. Then after the play, we see a flag is now on the field. That went against Millikan on a dead ball foul. So now no chance to go for the first. Now they're pushed back for a long field goal try. And that's going to be online, but just a bit short. So tough for Millikan to not get any points there.
Yeah, good kick. Just this is a game of inches.
Villa Park then gets into a fourth down situation at their own 29-yard line. As you see, the fist up for the ref right there. Spartans are gutsy. They are going for it in their own territory after the hard count. They're going to give it to Ansich, and he plows through and moves the chains. So the gamble pays off there for the Spartans.
Into the fourth we go. Spartans still driving with plenty of plays on the ground. Like I said, this is just Compton football. Yeah. But then the pass. It's going to be a 4th and 3 at the Millikan 47, and the Spartans are going to go for it again.
Lewis on the keeper. He gets 4 yards on 4th and 3. Millikan was adamant that Villa Park had 12 men on the field, but the play would stand and the drive would continue for the hosts. Spartans go right back to leaning on the Rams defense, pushing the pile forward for a 9-yard gain. And JJ, look at this clip. I mean, this is fighting and scratching and clawing.
This is like international rugby right here. These guys are like playing for their country. Unbelievable scrum.
That's what playoff football is all about, but it sets up another 4th down. 4th and 5 at the Millikan 26. They're lining up a 43-yard field goal try, but here comes a flag for delay of game. However, Villa Park awarded a timeout.
I mean, we believe you or whatever.
After the timeout, now they send the offense back on the field. They're going for it. Empty backfield. Lewis puts his head down, then flings it over the middle to Jeremiah Leftwich. 21-yard gain to the Rams 5. Their third 4th down conversion on this drive.
It was like a jump pass without the jumping. That was wild.
Yeah, kind of just a pass. 2 plays later, Ansich going to cap off the 18-play, 80-yard touchdown drive that took 12 minutes and 55 seconds off the second half clock. 28-21 Spartans, 1:49 left to play.
Dude, Spartans are going to be singing songs about that drive, but there's still time. 2-minute drill for the Rams. They pop a nice one for X. It's 24 yards to the Spartans 43, 68 yards on 7 carries for Jones.
Then Mielowski to Charlie Broughton out at the Villa Park 28-yard line. So they're driving. Now 3rd and 12 for the Rams. Mielowski going to buy time, rolls out, looks for Muzan, and it is just off the fingertips. Painfully close for Millikan there.
Inches everywhere, Tyler. You got to fight and claw for him.
4th and 12, 8 seconds left. Mielowski hits Pelham for the first. He's ruled down inbounds.
How, Sway?
Don't know. You can see Coach Pelham calling timeout. It's not awarded. Finally, the whistle comes in late. At this point, Villa Park has already rushed the field.
Yeah, way to roll camera on this, Tyler.
Got to. So they think they've won the game, but the refs will get this right and get back to football. Millikan would get it at the Villa Park 16 with 3 seconds on the clock. Time for one play. Mielowski looking, steps up, fires to the end zone for Jones. Oh, it's incomplete. A heartbreaker for the Rams. Put themselves in position late in the game, but unable to execute, and time runs out on the Millikan season. 28-21 is the final. Tough way for this season to end for Millikan.
Nothing to hang their heads about for the Rams, and especially this program that's certainly on the up and up. For coverage of everything local sports, you got to keep it right here at the562.org.